I've been talking about hypocrisy a lot. Obama's carbon tax push, he's going to do that without congressional approval, just like he's launching the war without congressional approval. But what I want to do now is finish up with phone calls, and then we'll go back to calls. But I want to go to Jeff and others that have been patiently holding. The first thing I want to hit is a story on the right-hand side of drudgereport.com, about halfway down. And at the top of Infowars.com, because that's where it came from, it's the new top story by Mikhail Phelan. A school has openly come out, a public school, and announced that they were ordered to spy on all of their students, basically. And that's their excuse for spying on their students' internet activity, because the NSA contacted them. School secretly monitors students' Facebook pages after receiving call from NSA. People are very good about, if you see something, say something, close quote. School officials in Huntsville, Alabama say a phone call from the National Security Agency led them to create a secret surveillance program to monitor their students' social media accounts. According to Superintendent and former U.S. Army Colonel K.C. Wardinsky, the program began 18 months ago after the NSA alerted Al Lankford. This is all part of a recruiting program, folks. They use anything to recruit dentists, doctors, lawyers, power plant managers. And it always sounds reasonable when they first recruit them. And then later it's, we need you to, go set somebody up. The school security officer to a violent threat made by a student on Facebook. Wardinsky says school officials immediately searched the student's vehicle and found a very good-sized knife, leading to the student's expulsion. So because of the NSA telling them about that, now everyone had to be spied on. See, we found a knife. Now we're going to spy on you. The NSA denied any involvement with the student whatsoever when contacted by AL.com, the news group that obtained documents relating to the school's SAFE program, SAFE, or Students Against Fear monitoring program. I'll tell you what's fearful is this program. The National Security Agency has no record that it passed any information to the Huntsville School District, and the description of what supposedly occurred is inconsistent with the NSA's practices, says NSA Public Affairs Specialist Vanna Vines. Let me explain what's really going on. There are 880-something thousand, last time I checked, that was in the Washington Post, private contractors with NSA access. Now, if I wanted to bring down a country's security, and I've had the former head of an NSA division, number 4, arguably number 3 at the NSA, an NSA director on to concur with my analysis. Now, I'm no genius, but if I wanted to bring a country's security down, I would put 800+ thousand people in with top secret and above top secret clearances to spy on everybody, because then foreign corporations and governments pay them off, blackmail them, compromise them, and you got full penetration. See, because these doors are two-way. And that's why our country is completely penetrated, 7 ways to Sunday. It's so absurd, I don't even know what to say at this point. They've built back doors in all the major computer chips, all the major computers, all the switches, all the telecoms, on record. Globally, it's been standardized. So now it's an orgy of governments and corporations just breaking in, stealing, swapping, planting, framing, to clearly wreck the first internet that's the big organic one, and to bring in their new certified one that's all biometrically accessed, and that's their admitted plan. I told you 15 years ago, now it's admitted. And I'm not saying I told you, because I'm up here on an ego trip, folks. You need to understand my narrative of what's going on is super accurate. And if they shut me down or something, you need to know this is precious information. You can replicate it, what I've reverse engineered. Our particular insight into how it works. They tried to put William Binney in jail 2 separate times, claiming he violated national security for speaking out against the NSA. He's going out there to defend your right to privacy, and they are trying to put him in jail. They've tried to put Wayne Madsen in jail. he had guys breaking in and following him. He had to leave the U.S. for 6 months a few years ago. I mean, this is real, and I'm not up here whining about it. I'm just saying it's real. It's real. It has nothing to do with keeping you safe. The border is wide open. The government ordered the Border Patrol since January to load the illegals on the buses with no ID and give them a computer voucher that Greyhound will accept for a month to take them anywhere they want in the country. But the NSA and police departments are grabbing the data of political people and tracking everything and doing all this, and they're framing Congress, and MI6 has been caught blackmailing Parliament. This is bureaucracies and 880,000 private people and over 1 million government people with top secret and above top secret clearances just in a clearinghouse of corruption and infiltration and takedown. Do you have any idea, I'm sure you do, that previously to 9/11, they had all this NSA data and they didn't use it and they stood down? That's come out. So, A, it didn't keep you safe. Now they say more spying will keep you safe when they are the ones that gave 600 tons of weapons to ISIS just last year. And now they're saying all over the news, imminent attack, get ready, they're going to hit us in the U.S., they're going to hit us, just like, it's like watching paint dry. It's so obvious. It's a total narrative because they think, the media thinks they've got such control, which they don't have. People see what they're doing. They're just there with their mouth hanging open. That they're going to be able to let ISIS, or whatever new name they've given it, Durka, Muhammad Jihad, whatever you want to call it. I mean, you could call that the new group. People buy it. Some of them would buy it. Blow up stuff, shoot up. In fact, they were saying today on CNN, they might do something like shoot up a school. I said 2 days ago. It's a nightmare, and I just want to stop it, ladies and gentlemen, because it's not just going to be the kids they're going to mow down, 100 of them or something, or the shopping mall they're going to take over. It'll be real jihadi nutbags that were brought here to do it. Whacked out of their minds, having no idea who they even work for. It will be my guns and my property and your property and my kids and your kids and all our freedom because we're the target. Let me tell you who the target is. You're hardworking. You're not corrupt. You built a company. They're going to rob you. You got a pension fund. They're going to rob you. They want you. They want to dominate you. The globalists want to break America forever and bring in unlimited poor people to bring in socialism, and we'll just sink into the mud and be a big military mercenary production factory for them, and that's it. And within 10 years, it'll all be robots. They don't even need us. This is the takedown of America, the destruction of this country. Mark my words, that's the plan. Your calls are coming up in special reports as well. Right now, let's talk to Jeff in Arizona. Thanks for holding. You're on the air.
Thanks, Alex. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for calling.
Absolutely. I told your screener that I wanted to talk about transhumanism. Real quick, can I just address how the New World Order is going to attack patriots?
Yeah, we've got open phones, man. You can talk about whatever you want. Go ahead.
Well, basically, they're going to do it through civil war. Everyone asks, well, how could they possibly get away with targeting Tea Partiers and gun owners? The forming of the North American Union is going to be the pretext for that. Basically,
yeah, they're going to break off part of the Southwest and give it to Mexico as a sub-region. That's an admitted plan, and people aren't going to go along with it, and they're going to push people till they become violent in the United States.
Absolutely. All of us Constitution lovers are going to become their new enemy. Next, I want to talk about transhumanism, and this really at the top, as you know, is Luciferianism. All of us are here on Earth essentially to learn how to have faith in God, to have faith in Jesus Christ. Satan stands in complete opposition to that plan. He does not have a body, and so his goal is to destroy us. His goal is to destroy our bodies, the vehicle in which God has blessed us with to carry out that eternal plan of learning how to trust in him and progress and have full faith in his Son, Jesus Christ. Transhumanism is the lie that Lucifer has given the globalists.
That's how he offers eternal life or godhood back to the apple.
Correct. You're absolutely right, Alex.
Well, it's not hard. I mean, look at Apple with the Apple symbol, with the bite out of it. They're openly telling you what they're doing. I mean, I could play clips of top transhumanists saying, we're going to become gods, get out of our way or we'll kill you. I mean, this is their attitude.
That's right. We think of God, our God, as the ultimate engineer of our bodily machines. And Satan is trying to mimic that to deceive us, all of us, even the globalists, who we need to pray for a change of heart, to deceive them, to possess their bodies, and ultimately get complete tyranny to destroy us.
Well, look at how all of the computer stuff they come out with has another use than what they tell us, and is meant to dumb us down, spy on us, lower our awareness, lower our psychological brainwaves. Everything the globalists deploy is destructive. It always sounds great, it's addictive, it's wonderful, until we get deeper into it. I hear you, good points. The globalist social engineers are not just targeting us with propaganda. They are manipulating our genetics. We are being targeted at every level by estrogen mimickers that lower our testosterone and other hormones and natural compounds that the body needs. After consulting top doctors, nutritionists, pharmacists, and others, we have developed what I believe is the ultimate non-GMO organic super male vitality formula sourced from powerful organic herbs and then concentrated for maximum potency. Super Male Vitality was developed to activate your body's own natural processes instead of using synthetic chemicals. Super Male Vitality by InfoWars Life is so powerful that I only take half the recommended dose. For a limited time, we are offering 15% off Super Male Vitality at InfoWarsLife.com to introduce you to this powerful supplement. Visit InfoWarsLife.com today to secure your Super Male Vitality. InfoWarsLife.com.